A Journey Through Wisdom, a Story of Life and Truth. There was once an aged man who sat beneath a wide, old tree. People often offered him advice, but he rarely changed. They learned that, at an advanced age, habits and character are deeply rooted, hard to uproot. In life, a wise person makes choices for themselves, the foolish take the path others tell them to follow. A traveler once passed through the village and was fooled by a clever trick. When it happened again, the villagers said, "Shame on you if you're fooled twice." Experience teaches that deception repeated becomes responsibility. People's words often shine like polished silver, but actions reveal the true metal beneath. Wisdom comes when we learn from everyone but follow only those whose actions have already led them to success. To find truth, one must first recognize the lies. One day, a young man asked the elder, "How do we judge others?" The elder pointed to a nearby group of friends and said, "Look at whose company they keep, that tells you more than what they say." And he shared a story of a blind man who, when sight finally returned, cast aside the cane that had once been his entire support. When life changes for the better, we must release what once protected us even if it was dear. To carve your own destiny, do not walk the busy road where everyone travels. Listen to all voices, but act on the wisdom of those who have already walked where you wish to go. In silence, sometimes, lies the strongest answer, and a smile can be more powerful than 1,000 words. One day, a traveler asked how to earn respect. The elder replied with 3 simple rules. 1. Never lie. 2. Never deceive. 3. Treat everyone with kindness. When a person lives by these, they do not lose people, people lose them. Life becomes lighter when we remove those who drain our spirit. Secrets are fragile, share them only with those who honor trust. True faith isn't spoken, it's shown through how you live. Choose family for closeness, strangers for business, and neighbors with care, for the house is only wood, but the neighbor shapes every sunset and sunrise of your life. A young boy once asked, "Why must I plan for the future?" The elder replied, "Without vision, you'll wander back to old memories, instead of walking toward new dreams." People often dislike what they cannot control. They laughed at those who were different, not knowing that their own sameness made them laugh in fear of change. To understand others truly, test them gently, their opinion will show itself when they are not calm. Before leading the world, learn to lead yourself. Great journeys begin with small steps, taken every day. A man once said, "I know everything." But true intelligence is not about knowing all, it's about learning from everyone. Betrayal once may warn you, betrayal again will hurt you deeply. You don't need to taste the entire sea to know it is salty, a single drop is enough. Smart people face problems and design solutions, fools avoid challenges and shrink. Anger clouds judgment. Words can mislead, but actions whisper truth. Truly great minds do not compete in noise, they compose their own music. Beauty in a person is measured by how they see beauty in others. One of life's greatest lessons is learning to stay calm. You only fail when you stop trying. There was once a wise teacher who said, "Correct a fool and they will anger, correct a wise person and they will thank you." To understand the universe's secrets, seek patterns of energy, vibration, and truth. A student asked, "When should I begin?" The teacher said, "When the world sleeps, begin your day." Let go of anything that stops your growth, change often starts in silence. We must train our children when young, and be their friends when they grow. Accept help from the wise, avoid it from the foolish. If someone insults you, the greatest reply is a smile. Once you begin something meaningful, do not stop until you feel proud. Follow no one blindly, stories of betrayal are never told by the betrayer. Enjoy the journey toward your dreams. To touch another's heart, speak of what they cherish. If sleep flees you, turn anxiety into action, do something useful. Trust grows when we admit mistakes honestly. Anger is like an acid, harming the vessel that holds it more than anything else. Humor and compassion spread farther than words. Avoid those who belittle your dreams, small minds pull others down, but great minds lift them higher. Everyone bears hidden shadows. Never argue with those who refuse reason, they will drag you down and overwhelm you with experience. The most important days in life are the day you're born, and the day you discover why you were born. A wise person can stand alone, the weak cling to crowds. Ask from your heart, and answers will return to your soul. Children are gifts, entrusted to you, not owned by you. Peace is not an idea, it is what we live, act, and breathe. Wisdom arrives when you stop chasing it and simply live the life you were meant to live. A brave soul dies once, a fearful one dies many times. Beware of silent dangers, quiet people and silent dogs often surprise us. When you came into the world, you cried and the world rejoiced. Live so that when you leave, the world mourns and you smile, knowing you lived well. Inside each heart are two wolves, one good, one bad. The one that wins is the one you choose to feed. No matter how capable you are, if you are in the wrong place with the wrong people, your efforts may be wasted.